This right here is what cost me 14 bucks a roux.
Why is fast food so expensive now? What is happening, especially with places like McDonald's? There's no more value meals. There's no more dollar menu. Prices are on the rise and they keep finding new reasons to update their price menu, whether it's a nice fancy renovation, tweaking of the menu, whatever it is, there's a reason there that they'll use to justify their higher prices. And the quality of McDonald's, I don't think has gotten better at all. In fact, I would argue it's gotten worse over the years. And that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video, fast food inflation. If you do enjoy these videos or you find yourself coming back to watch more content, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Because I've realized that 90% of you are not yet subscribed yet. You keep coming back to the channel. If that is you, please hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. And with that being said, let's dive into some videos.
McDonald's, count your days. I have beef with McDonald's. Seriously, I mean, who doesn't at this point? Actually happened a week ago. Long story short, when I'm not in the kitchen and when I do not do sauced up, I do dog rescue. So I was running out the door. I had this massive trap in my car. I'll show you, I'll clip the video so you can see how big it is. Like you can see, like it is like 6 feet length. Like it's for big dogs. And so I'm with an organization, I have a team, and when there's a lost dog or cat, either a stray or someone's pet, we'll go out and rescue it. So I had a call that there were 3 dogs that needed rescuing all together. So I'm running out and I was like, okay, I need something yummy and smelly in the trap so the dogs will go in. That's the whole point. So I quickly was like, I'm late. Like, I'm just going to go to McDonald's. It's right next to my house, grab it and then go. And so in the morning, and so I said, okay, I'll just get a couple sausage patties and an egg, you know, something again greasy, good, yummy. And I order it, and then I thought, you know what, I'm really tired. A little iced coffee, that's like $1, right? Do you want to know how much this cost me? Just guess. $14. Yes, $14 for 2 a la carte sausage patties, like the little Jimmy Dean ones, and an egg. I literally almost like shit myself, excuse me, for that price. And to top it all off, and this one I won't hold quite against them just because I understand in the morning places can be busy. It wasn't that busy, but it took them 20 minutes. So I was extremely late, but it took them 20 minutes to heat up 2 sausage patties. I want to come and talk about the gross amount of corporate greed that is, because I want to, this is what bothers me, McDonald's, and I hope you're listening. You were built on the back of having convenient, cheap food, okay? You are providing value menu items to people that cannot afford luxury food, all right? So what really like hacks me off here, like what really sent me over the edge was I didn't order a meal. I didn't order a burrito. I didn't order their breakfast sandwiches. I ordered just the a la carte menus, but I would have saved more money if I gotten the meal. Like, and I also have a video of what it looked like. So here you can see there's the patty. This right here is what cost me 14 bucks a roux.
$14 for that. Why don't you just go to a diner at this point? I swear you can still find Greasy Spoon diners that would charge probably cheaper, a lot cheaper than that. For $14, $14 for that. What is going on with McDonald's? It used to be known as being fast and cheap. Now it's neither fast or cheap based on her example there as well. 20 minutes for her order, and then she has to spend $14 on that pretty disgusting looking meal.
So I'm rushing to work, don't have time to get any breakfast or anything, so I'm like, all right, let me just stop by Burger King. It's right here. Get some things off the value menu. Value menu! And at the end she goes, your total is $11.91. And I'm like, 11 what? And I go up to her and I'm like, okay, how is it 11 anything? Oh, she's like, well, that meal's like 7, and then the nuggets are like 2, I'm like, okay, so I could have just got a main meal, right? I could have just picked a Whopper meal. And she's like, yeah, that one's gonna be 12, and I'm like, what? Well, the math is not mathing. And she's like, yeah, it's because of inflation. And I'm like, oh, it's because of inflation. I was like, they raised y'all pay to $20 too, huh? She's like, yep. I was like, crazy. So you're getting paid the same amount as I'm getting paid working at an agency. And I gotta pay $15 for a value meal.
Well, I mean, where do you think those costs are going to get passed on to, right? When these fast food establishments raise the minimum wage, they usually pass that price on to consumer. That's one of the reasons why we've been seeing these crazy price increases on fast food places, because a lot of these minimum wage workers are getting paid more. And you know what? Congrats, that's good. That's not a bad thing. I actually advocate for that. I think places should pay their employees more money, especially if they work in customer service. It can be a very stressful business, very stressful job as well. But to just pass that on to the consumer and not like eat some of those costs yourself, that's definitely called corporate greed, and that's what's happening, really.
Inflation is real when you walk into Subway, and I haven't been in Subway in like 5 to 10 years, and a footlong sub is $16. Does anyone remember when they were like $5, like that commercial that was like $5 footlong? Like $16 for a sub? Are they giving you the whole cow or something, or the whole chicken? Rude. But on a positive note, did you know you can go to Subway and just buy their bread? I'm making some homemade sandwiches later, and I wanted some really good bread. I tried Jersey Mike's, but they said no. Rude times 2.
That is pretty funny. I do remember that. That actually came after the recession. I remember that was a way to get people to come back, because not a lot of people had money to spend. There was a recession. A lot of people lost their jobs. So they promoted that as a way to get people back in the store. But it stuck for a while. I think it was like a good 5 years or more. They stuck with the $5 footlongs. Then now, unfortunately, it looks like you have to pay $16 now for a Subway sub. Gross. Anyways, guys, I hope you learned something from today's video. Leave your thoughts about this video's subject down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.